Gotta play to pay whatever. Come from out of town.
Yo, y'all know the vibes. It is Smooth Life time. We are back with another video. You guys are back with another banger from my Smoovelifers. How y'all been? Yeah, I've been good too. I've been good to your boy. As y'all seen by the title, we about to go over my 5 things I love about my C7Z06. 5 things. I might sprinkle in a little bit more, but my favorite 5 things that I've come to like or come to love about my C7Z06 since I bought it. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into that real quick. But before that, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the Smoovelifer gang, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and hit that bell to get notification every time I drop a banger for you guys. And if you are just now watching this video for the first time on my page, my last 2 videos, nothing but racing. At the track in Mexico versus fast cars, 900 horsepower cars, Tesla Plaid, 1000 horsepower cars. My last 2 videos. So make sure you guys go check that out. But let's go ahead and get right into what y'all came here for. My 5 things I love about my Z7Z. So let's go ahead and get right into it to number 1.
Rockstar lifestyle, nobody could save me.
Okay guys, so the first one is super easy, super simple, and super crazy. And one of my favorite things about this car is the looks, man. Just off of your first like side eye view, your first impression, your first look, man. Corvettes in general, C7s just look mean, nice, aggressive, and also they just look real sporty, if you know what I'm saying, like really sporty. And like just the lines, how low it is, even though my car is lowered. I actually raised it because it was slammed before. The front is lowered, rear I raised up a little bit. You can see that little gap just for when the car squats. It's not rubbing on the tires or anything when I do go, because this car, I do have a built C7Z, does make in the higher horsepower ranges. If you guys are curious, just go watch my race videos and you'll see. But just the overall look at this, man, you guys, just look at that. You can never get tired of this thing, in my opinion. I couldn't. It's just like so sleek, aggressive, and it's also like really smooth. But when it comes to looks though on this thing, let me get to this back real quick, get this butt, this bottom. Hopefully y'all can see this from this view. But if you get to the back, this is where it kind of lacked out in the design. People weren't really a fan of the rear section, but I always was. But you see your boy, I added those canards. If y'all can see these, I added those canards down there. So that really gives it that way more aggressive look in the rear too, instead of just the flat lower rear diffuser. I gave it that aggressive look, which most C7 owners and C7Z06 owners and ZR1 owners all do that. So, and that was the one thing I wanted to do when I first get the car, was added those little fins in the back. And I am on ET Street R's, Mickey Thompson. My car makes some good horsepower, so it needs those. But just the overall look, the wide body. Hold on, let me show you guys this. It's a good view. Just the wide body that comes on C7Zs is just, it's damn near immaculate, you guys. And the paint, I have Laguna Seca blue, so this is one of those. Well, it is kind of a rare color, but it's only made in 2015, 2016. But this is one of the most sought after colors. C7Z. So, and your boy does have carbon ceramics. This is a 2LZ Z07, so I do have a Z07 package. So I do have the Z07 package on here. So super beautiful, super nice. That's number 1.
Rockstar lifestyle, nobody could save me.
Okay, you guys. So number 2, before we get into like the real nitty gritty stuff, is the trunk space, which is a crazy thing to say, because I had 3 Camaros before I had my first Corvette. Had 3 Camaros, you guys. And when I say that trunk space is non-existent, is non-usable, and it has 4 doors, it has 2 doors, 4 seats, and actual trunk. This car basically has like a little crossover in the back. When I say, even though I have my ice tank that takes up a lot of space, it's like that from the track. Go watch some videos. It's dirty from the track, you guys, because your boy does drive and race his car. But as you can see, look at all this space in here. Like I could put luggage, groceries, even though I don't use this car for that stuff. If I wanted to, worst case scenario, I can pack out this whole, this is like almost 2.5 size of the Camaro trunk. And you guys know, probably the same thing with a Mustang, man. This thing is so much space. It's crazy. It is so crazy. And look at how cool it looks from the trunk. You see the front 2 seats and everything. But that's just easy one, man. Number 2 was trunk space, because you guys know when it comes to sports cars, trunk space isn't really an ideal thing. So look, you got Lambos, McLarens, Ferraris. The trunk is in the front because the engine's in the back. But the C8 has the trunk in the back and the front with the engine in the back. But the C7, this trunk space, man, is something that's unforgettable when it comes to buying C7. So Number 2 is trunk space, you guys.
Rockstar lifestyle, nobody could save me.
And for number 3, which it should have been number 1, but I didn't want to get too crazy into it too quick, is the sound of my C7Z. So, from factory, I have the 6.2 stock block LT4. Sounds great. My car has a 427 in it. 7 liter. Sounds around the same. I don't know if it's just a little meaner, but with the cam that I got, because it is a heads cam car, the chop does sound crazy. And the car sounds crazy under load, at idle, driving slow, all that stuff, man. It sounds like a monster. And you think I'm not gonna let you guys hear that? Come on, man. Let's go ahead and hook this thing up real quick. I might give y'all some revs, who knows? Yeah, that's all the ignorance you guys are getting from me in this video, because I don't want to be too loud, but that thing is loud and crazy. I like the chop. The chop is actually a lot better because it's auto when I'm just driving slowly. When the motor is actually like pushing itself, no gas. Hey, y'all guys, fuck it, I'll show y'all. Fuck it. Hey man, drop a chop in the comment. Chop, CHOP in the comments if you like that chop, man, for sure. But let's go ahead and get to number 4.
Rockstar lifestyle, nobody could save me.
Let's talk about number 4 real quick, because not all C7Zs have this. It's the camera. I think this is a camera package. I don't know if you can order it. I don't know what's the list on like ordering to get the cameras, the 3 front cameras. I said 3 front cameras. So I have the rear. So let's turn the car on. Y'all didn't know yet that thing chop. Y'all ain't know. Y'all know now. Let me stop. But let's close this because it's gonna get super loud. So when it comes to cameras, so everybody has the rear camera, but when I put it in drive, ooh, so I have both sides in the front and I have the looking down, so when I go forward I'm not hitting any type of curbs or anything, sidewalks. So that is something that was really helpful for me, because with this car being so low, it's like impossible to not hit stuff, especially when it's lower down. It's impossible, like if you're not actually like looking, like actually actively making sure you don't hit nothing. It's so easy to hit a curb, a sidewalk, pine cones, animals, road, like all this stuff. It's so easy, bro, so easy. So just having that one thing, y'all can hear that ice tank back there going crazy, but just that one thing, man, it helps a lot. Even though I don't like have to use that much because I back in everywhere. If you guys got low cars, back in, back in. But that camera, that package, it's so helpful and useful. And I don't think that's every Corvette thing, because I don't always see the 2. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all on top. Let me show y'all. I'm doing a lot of chatting instead of showing. That's what we got the camera for, right? That's exactly what we got the camera for. So, as y'all can see, it's 2 cameras. There's one right there and one right there. And I honestly don't know where that third view comes from. I don't know if it's satellite type shit. But yeah, we do have that there. It's really mean, guys. I can't lie to you. It looks super mean. But that was number 4.
Rockstar lifestyle, nobody could save me.
All right, let's get into this one right now. C7Z06 V8 supercharged. I have a Z07 package. The lightest these can be is like 3,490 pounds. Mine's heavier because it's an A8 and I have a built motor and an ice tank, so it's going to be a little bit heavier than that without me in it. It's not the lightest car on the market, not like a McLaren, Ferrari. Some of those Ferraris are light, some Lambos are light, some of them are heavy though, but definitely go-kart. definitely you get the go-kart feeling when it comes to this car. Even when they're stock, I rode in them stock before, you definitely get the go-kart feeling with this car. Even though mine makes good power now, it's crazy how like it feels. This is the track package version too, so it's crazy just how like it does turn pretty well, even though my car isn't made for that. Before on my, I have the Akumho ACR tires, which come on the Viper ACR. I have that at home. When those are what were in the car before I put these on there, and it just felt like it drove confidently. Like even we used to do like little cruises in the back roads in the country, and it just made you feel confident when driving this thing around on the twisty turns and even on the straightaway, because it does have the power for it. Definitely a go-kart. You see how low this thing is? Look, I'm gonna show you this. Let's get closer. When I say this thing is light, I mean low. It's not that light, but when I say it's low, just look at it. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. You don't see it anymore. You don't see it. You don't see it anymore. The car is like the same height. It's lower than my elbow, you guys. So, go-kart for sure. Definitely give the big Mario Kart, Luigi Kart, Peaches. What's the guy name? The monkey off the. It definitely gives go-kart vibes, and that is it's a crazy fun feeling, and it's something that you kind of start to love and enjoy when you do own a car like this. So, that was my number 4.5. Now let's get to number 5.
Rockstar lifestyle, nobody could save me.
Okay guys, so this next one is kind of inevitable, and it's like a great thing about this car. Shout out to Chevrolet. The price per performance. So if you compare what this car does to other cars, the price of those other cars are damn near doubled and triple of what this car does. This is stock for stock. This isn't modded. This is stock for stock. A C7Z06, I'm pretty sure runs a high 10 stock, or a low 11, or even an 11.0 in a quarter mile. Y'all fact check me if y'all want to, but go search it up. Actually, I'm gonna put it in here. But in the quarter mile, 6130 stock is like a high 7, mid 7, even low 7s in certain DA. 6130. The only cars I can think of like that from factory are McLarens, the newer Ferraris, not the older, because this will kill the older Ferraris. They don't even want that problem. This car is stock for stock faster than a Huracan. Shit's crazy, y'all. And this is at most, this sticker of this car was 108 grand, but I didn't get it for that. I got mine for a little bit less than that, but not cheap, tell you that now. But a low mileage stock used C7Z06 can go from 60 grand to 80 grand in that range. Anything over that is kind of like you got to be paying extra for something. For if it's built, if it's like a rare spec or something like that. But me personally, from 60 to 80K is what you're going to buy one of these for. It's stock or even modded or even built, depending on what's done to it. So the price per performance of this car is like crazy. Think about it. Supercharged V8, 3,500 pounds, low to the ground, low center of gravity. Everything like from transmission to rear diff is in the rear. So traction is kind of, I mean, it is a little scary in this car because this is way less predictable than I had a Z01 before, and this is way less predictable than a Z01. It doesn't feel as Planet. I feel like it's a party back there whenever you hit that gas, unless you got good tires, but it still feels kind of crazy. But price per performance is kind of like you compare it to a Viper. Vipers are like damn near double the price of this, a little bit more than double the price, depending on like a Gen 5. Oh my God, it's killing this when it comes to price, killing it. So what you get for what you buy is like, you should always walk with your head up, chin up, and excited, because bro, this car is like, it's a handful if you think about it. If you think about it, it's really a handful for the price you're paying. But that is my final thing about this car, man. I do love my C7Z. Even though I'm a Camaro guy, I have 3 Camaros, I do love my C7Z06. Probably because it is a lot faster than those for what's done to it. Hitch, cam, built motor, magnets, and all that stuff, and all the XG85s and the meth and everything. But that is the end of the video, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope this helps you want to look at C7Zs or go buy one, or if you are in the market for one, trust me, you won't regret it. Just make sure the spec is right. Check the Carfax, PPI, and all that stuff, because some people are shady out here. But hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you join the Smoovelifer gang. See you guys on the next one. Smooth Life Ty is out.